Hey guys! This is the look that we are going to be doing today. If you go to my blog, you can see much more detailed photos of the look, but it is a very fun, spring-inspired by all these flowers that are popping up, pastel makeup look. So these are the colors that I will be using today from my Sephora Makeup Kit. Let me just grab it. Alright, this yellow right here is the yellow that's on the inside, and this is the green that we use for the bottom and the highlight. This white is what we use to highlight right under the brow. This blue right here is the blue that is right next to the yellow, right in the inside of the eye. And I mixed the pinks. I mixed this pink with this pink to get a darker pink for the crease color. And finally, this purple is what I used on the bottom next to the green. I think that's all the colors that we used. Yes, it is. Alright, let me just zoom in so you guys can see what the eyes look like. Yes, it looks like this. It is very fun, very mix of colors. It's awesome. I like it. Okay, so those are the colors that I use for today's look. So let's get started. In the beginning, I already have my foundation and my primer on, just to tell you guys, so let's get started. Alright, so I already have my foundation and my eye primer on. Again, for the eye primer, I used Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original, and my foundation I used Makeup Forever HD Foundation in number 125. I do not have my concealer on yet for my under eyes because I'm going to do that last to help clean up all the eyeshadow that might have fallen out and just make my eyes a lot brighter. Our first color is going to be the light pastel yellow, and we're going to put that on the one half of our bottom lid. Alright, so after putting on the yellow, we're going to take a brush like this, a smaller, more defined brush, and the light pastel blue, and we're going to put it from the middle out. Next, we're going to take a pink color such as this and a crease brush and put the pink right in our crease. Just like that. Putting on the pink, if some of your blue had disappeared, just take a little bit more of the light blue color and put it right on the bottom of the lower lid. For our brow color, we're going to do an all white. Alright, so for our bottom color, we're going to take a very pastel green and sweep it across our lower eyelash line. And we are going to take a pastel purple and add that from the middle out of the bottom lash, blending it in with the green. Alright, so after all the eyeshadow is put on, we are going to do an eyeliner. Now for the eyeliner, we don't want it to overtake all the various colors that we have on the eyeshadow, so I'm just going to do a plain black line using my Stila black liquid eye pencil. Looks like this. And we're going to draw a thin line and just do a tiny, tiny cat eye at the end. So from here we're going to put on the concealer. This will help with any fallout that happened and help clean up the look a lot. So I'm using Yves Saint Laurent Radiant Touch, and I'm an 8. Of course, after you put on the concealer, if you notice that the concealer got rid of or covered up any of the eyeshadows that you put on the bottom lash, just redo them. I mean, put more color on to make them pop again. So the next step is mascara. So I'm going to be using, of course, L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Mascara. But for this look, I will be using false eyelashes. So let's put on our mascara on top and bottom lashes, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I just put the first pair of false lashes on this side, not this side. They are Mod lashes. I actually got these at Walgreens. They're not that expensive and they stay on all day. I'm using Duo glue for eyelashes, and I'm using clear white, so the whiteness will disappear after a little bit. So I'm about to put these on. Let me get the glue. I'm going to go put these on this eye, and I will be right back. After you get your eyelashes on, make sure to go back over it with a black eyeliner pencil just to make sure no glue is showing through or anything like that, and to really clean up the line that you already drew. So the next step is going to be the eyebrows, and I'm using Laura Mercier eyebrow pencil in Fair Blonde. Now, the last step to the eyes is lining your inner waterline with a black pencil. I'm using Smashbox eyeliner in black. Alright, so now I'm going to do the cleanup that I always do using Physicians Formula Creamy Natural Translucent Powder. And again, this will help with any fallout that occurred while putting on your eyeshadow and help any shine that might occur from the oils in your skin. So for this look, I'm actually going to do a little contouring to my face. I'm going to contour my face and then also my nose. So I will start with my nose. And to do this, you take a clean crease brush or any fluffy brush like this. And I'm using Victoria's Secret. They have a little makeup kit like this. And below it they have some bronzers. I'm using this one. I'm using it because all my other bronzers have some sort of shine or shimmery to them. I really want this contouring to look matte, so I'm using this color. And you're going to take some of that on your brush and go on the outside bridge of your nose. You don't want to add too much in the beginning because you're going to build. And already you could see a difference that my nose maybe looks a little smaller, a little thinner in the middle. All right, and then I'm going to go to the face. And to contour the face, it's kind of like you make a 3 motion because it's from here to here to here. Some people, like myself, I start from the cheek. Then for your forehead and like the underneath your jaw, you can take a fluffier brush and use that same bronzer. There's that 3 motion that I make. And you just do it until you get the contour of your face shape that you would like. After you're done contouring to your liking, you can add more va-va-voom to it by highlighting. So you take another clean fluffy brush with a highlighting color, and I'm using my Nars palette, and it comes with this very nice highlighting color right here. This is called Hungry for Duo. And like you would put the highlighting color right on the top of your nose to contrast with the contouring. You could even bring it up a little bit. It just gives a nice shimmer. And you can do it above where you'd be putting your blush, like above the cheekbone to give a nice highlight right above the cheekbone. Alright, for the cheek color, I'm going to be using a color from my Sephora Makeup Kit. And it is this. I've used this color before. This light shimmery pink. Alright, and now for the lips. I just bought this color yesterday and I can't wait to use it. Today would be my first time using this color. And I am using a lip liner from Makeup Forever. It's Aqua Lip, and the color is, oh, it's an 18C. Looks like this. It's beautiful. So and we're gonna color this into our lip too. This will be our lip color today. So this is the finishing look. It is so fun. It's such a fun look. I mean, I got inspired by it when I was walking around yesterday in Chicago. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but Chicago's been having awesome weather this past 2 weeks. It's in the 80s, it's sunny, and flowers are popping up everywhere. So I took the inspiration from the flower colors that I saw, all the pastel pinks, yellows, greens, blues, purples, you name it. I put it in this makeup look. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Please use it. It's fun, it's flirty, it's springtime. Let's do our makeup that way. So thank you so much for listening and tuning in, and please click on the link below to go to my blog to see the finishing photos and all the makeup that I used for this tutorial. So thank you guys and have a beautiful day. Peace and love.